mean, that's what the Buffalo Bills are all about right there.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills, man. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Julian J, Mafia, Big Cuz, Pedro PC in the building. Welcome to another episode of Mafia Talk, man. How we feeling tonight, cuz?
Feeling pretty good, man. Feeling pretty good. I appreciate your help this weekend, bro. You was a lifesaver,
absolutely.
man. Lifesaver.
Absolutely, man. Definitely clear up a schedule for you, man. But other than that, man, we got off of draft week. Definitely of a busy week for the Buffalo Bills. We used 9 out of our 10 picks, and we went dominantly defense, guys. So we're gonna dive into that, see how the Mafia feels, man. Nothing but love to everybody, man. We got Sandra King in the building. Nothing but love. Let's go, Big Cuz Mafia family. Yeah, I'm feeling real good, man. This is still in the off season, so not much, but things are getting hyped up. We got the draft to talk about now. We got a bunch of new players. We signed. What's his name? Elijah Moore.
Yeah.
So a couple moves are being made, and then
I actually like that one. Actually, he's only 25, under 4.3, 4.340. Man, that's the kind of speed. That's what we need. He caught 61 balls last year, and Cleveland didn't have a quarterback at all the entire year. So, and that was him behind Jerry Jeudy, and like when he's going to come to Buffalo, and he's going to get a shot.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to get a shot because, I mean, obviously we know Shakir's our guy, but Shakir's our slot receiver. He's going to push Coleman. Coleman's going to have to work. Coleman's going to have to.
Absolutely.
He's going to have to show out.
And that's kind of what I was alluding to our last show that I was going that Keon Coleman, yeah, you had your rookie year, you flashed in the beginning of the season, you had your injury, and you kind of faded away. So what are you gonna do for us this year and in your future with the Bills? Obviously the ceiling is you becoming the number one receiver for the Bills and kind of performing how we had Stephon Diggs performing. Being that top dog where we can trust you on 50-50 balls, throw it up, however, whichever we can look into you and try to save us. We can hit you back to back plays. Can you be that type of player for us? Still questions raised, and he's still young, and we still got a lot of work to do with them. But we still not personally me. I'm still not sure what type of player Keon Coleman is going to be for us.
Yeah, I would have to agree with you on that. I don't know. We'll see, because he didn't really do a real good job bouncing back from the injury last year.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we also ran the ball a lot more towards the end of the year too. So
right,
who knows? We'll see. It's like we were talking before we came on. The big show's coming up soon, man. That schedule release.
Mm-hmm.
Then that's when I actually really like the draft is cool. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I think the NFL did what they did to Shedeur Sanders on purpose. I think they did that to raise the ratings of the day 2 and day 3.
Oh yeah, because they definitely said after for the past 2 days, for round 2 or day 2 and day 3, ratings was still through the roof compared to most
through the roof. Yeah.
So
I mean,
conspiracy theories. So
yeah. The draft is cool, but I start really getting excited.
That, you know that the dudes, the Falcon dude got fined. What the Falcons got fined $250,000.
The Falcons defensive coordinator,
and then what was the defensive coordinator, or whatever, Ben Ulrich or something. He got fined $100,000 for something his son or his nephew did. That's wild, man.
They prank phone call Shedeur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'll be honest though, man. I'll tell you, I don't really start getting excited until I'll get it. I start getting excited when the schedule comes out, because then you can you got something to look at. You know what I mean? Like
you can plan ahead and you could do
week
the schedule.
2, boom. Like now now we can look at the schedule and you can fantasy book it. You know what I mean? Like then you can think, like we were just talking before we came on. You can start thinking about road trips and what road game you want to go.
That's where it starts getting exciting as a fan.
Yeah.
Exactly. You can start scheduling the road trips. You can start planning the schedule and how you're going to do this, how you're going to do that. Or then you could start predicting the whole season. What happened? Just went black. Let's see.
Oh. No, he's gone. Well, yeah, no. When the schedule comes out, you can start like week 1.
How we looking? We good?
There, you good?
You hear me? All right. I don't know what that was about, charger or some shit. But yeah, like we were saying, you can definitely plan ahead of wins and losses, how we're going to dominate the division. Yeah, that's what gets excited for. Not for one. I know I'm in Pittsburgh, and me and Big Cuz was talking about. We definitely want to go to Carolina. We got a lot of family out there.
Yeah,
so
that's the one I'm definitely going to because we got our family down there, so that's gonna be one of those family trips. Hopefully.
Absolutely. Schedule comes out May 14th. Appreciate that, John Robert. Yeah, I can't wait, man. Like you said, you can see how the winter schedule is going to look. The summer, you can plan ahead and this and that and the third. See the home game stretches we got and then the late stretch we got. There's rumors out there we're going to play on Christmas. So May 14th will confirm that. I
hope not. I hope not. I don't want to spend Christmas Day at the stadium. No offense, Bills Mafia, but like if they're going to put us on,
do it in Buffalo. It's going to be
in Buffalo. It's going to be they want the white Christmas, the possibility of a whiteout on Christmas Day. Yeah, like don't get me wrong, man. I love going to the games, but it's trying to get home's a bitch. Like
on Christmas,
like going to a Bills game is a whole day thing, even if it's a 1 o'clock game.
So 8 o'clock game, it's still an all day thing
because you get up early, especially 1 o'clock game. You get up like 6, 7 o'clock because you want to get out there. Then you out there all day. The game don't end till about 4:30, and then you got to sit in the parking lot for another 2 hours because traffic don't move. By the time I get home, it's already 7:30. Like. It's good though, but yeah, nah. John says watch it on TV. John, I got season tickets. If we got a home game on Christmas, I'm going.
You gotta go. And you know it's gonna be prime time. They're definitely gonna put us on the 8 o'clock slot.
Bills Chiefs Christmas Day. It's got Bills Chiefs written all over it.
With the red jersey, color rush jersey with white pants.
Either Bills Chiefs or Bills Eagles.
Oh, green team? Yeah, they're gonna put the Kelly
green and red. Green and red.
That's only home for them, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're gonna come to Buffalo unless they send us to somewhere else that's
not. Or Jets. But who want to see Bills Jets? They definitely would have probably Bills Eagles.
Bills Eagles or Bills Chiefs.
Yeah. Yeah, that sucks, man. My birthday's right before me and Lonnie's birthday, so we're gonna have something to hype up for. But yeah, that's gonna be tough for everybody on Christmas Day.
If we play the Bengals this year, then could be Bills Bengals.
Yeah.
Could be Bills Ravens.
I'm definitely thinking the green team. It gotta be a green team because they're gonna get us with the cane uniforms, the color rush red with the white pants, and they're gonna match us up with a green team.
Hopefully they send us to
Eagles for a fact. They're definitely gonna be Bills.
Hopefully they send us to like Atlanta on Christmas Day. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That way I ain't got to sit out in the cold, and then we can enjoy Christmas.
No, we already called it. They're gonna have us on Christmas on the whiteout. It's gonna be a white Christmas, and the Bills are gonna play. And we're gonna be stressed out on that day.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna be stressed out on that day. Definitely gonna be stressed out on that day.
Before we keep diving in, because we just rambling at this point, but we are going to dive into the draft. But can't do it without my dog, Big Sexy, my man Justin. How you feeling
tonight, good, man? Boys? It's been a while.
Yeah, what's going on?
We
chilling, man.
Good,
you know.
We're feeling good post draft, so we got some bills to talk about. We got some fresh meat on the team. So I know you've been waiting, man. I apologize we wasn't able to get you on before the draft.
Nah, you all good. I know Take your time.
I know you still got a lot of great information, so I definitely still want you to tap into your notes.
I got front.
If any of your notes came into fruition.
They did actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So originally I had us taking Malachi Starks. Okay, Malachi Starks, but he got drafted before him. But my number 2 was the guy we picked. So that was pretty cool, you know. And then I mean, I had us moving out of the first. I had us trading up. I had us taking Will Johnson, but he ended up going in the fourth or fifth.
I'm glad we
But
didn't take Will Johnson.
yeah,
He
he
got
wasn't
knee
really that much
injuries.
of a fit. Yeah, but yeah, no, I had Maxwell Harrison. I had Siobhan Revel. Trey Amos was a really good guy I wanted.
Right.
But Landon Jackson was my biggest pull of them all. I predicted that pick in my notes, so
Really? Okay.
I'm really happy about him. Really high on Landon Jackson in this season, so I can't wait to see him do big things.
Yo, I gotta say something though. Like everybody's trying to compare this T.J. Sanders to Ed Oliver. I don't see it. T.J.
See,
Sanders
now
is
that's one
6'4".
thing because I definitely want to go through each player through the draft, but yeah, with the TJ Sanders, I mean that's what I see. I mean, I see is like a similar size. I wanted more of a big guy like we got with the
Devon,
fourth pick.
Devon,
Yeah, big
yeah,
My
boy.
man
What
from
6'7",
Kentucky.
330.
yeah. We the
That's what
Kentucky
we need
Bills
to get
now.
Oliver. But I do get it because TJ Sanders could possibly be Ed Oliver's replacement, and we also got Dwayne Carter right behind him as well. So that's
Well,
gonna
Yeah.
be the one thing when we got three quarterbacks and three defensive linemen. So it's gonna be a big battle. Plus with the guys we already got on the team.
Hmm.
So
I
we
just
definitely gonna be a huge battle come training camp.
I don't know, man. I just see like everybody's like, oh, we just got another Ed Oliver. I don't. Ed Oliver is like 5'10". In real life, he's like 5'10". I know
No
he's listed
way.
as 6'1", and I've been standing right next to him, bro. I'm
And
five
Oliver 6'1".
six.
And
I'm
Oliver
five
6'1",
six. He was
287.
literally like 3 inches taller than me, bro. Like I seen him at the Galleria Christmas shopping over last Christmas. Like he was standing right there in the Buffalo store, and the
Yeah,
man
TJ
was like
Sanders is
three
bigger
inches
because I got
taller.
Ed Oliver at 6'1". TJ
TJ
Sanders is
Sanders is
6'4".
6'4", 297.
Yep.
That's not a small guy. I don't get where everybody's like he's small. He's not small, and he's ideal for today's NFL. Ideal for today's NFL. This it's all about speed
My connection
nowadays,
is
boys.
terrible.
It's all about speed now. Like that speed rush. I think him. I like Landon Jackson. I'm with you on that. Um, I was a little pissed off about the tight end until I heard him
Yeah.
talk. And now it's like, dude, I want to see this dude wreck somebody. Like I heard him talking to the media today, and just like, man, I like it. I like it. They can actually put somebody in the Alec Anderson spot that
Yeah.
eligible O-line guy that can actually go out and catch a
Yeah,
pass.
and that's what I really like about that play because I was actually coming fresh off the draft. You're kind of mixed with emotions. I wasn't watching the draft at all. I was chilling with the family. My son's birthday week is Big Cuz birthday week as well. So shout out to Big Cuz, belated birthday, number
Thank
love.
you. Thank you. Sorry.
But,
I'm enjoying the last
yeah,
little remnant.
I watched the draft after, and when I was seeing the plays, I was shocked that we drafted so many defensive players. Definitely thought we would have went a little bit higher in the draft with receiver, however, whichever. But
I
when
was
I'm
with
listening
you.
to Brandon Beane, I
Yeah,
get and understand it. He from what he's
me
saying,
too.
he picked best player available. And it kind of just how the board felt. He wanted to revamp this defense because he sees the way it's going, and that's our biggest flaw into the Bill game. So when you can revamp your defense with a bunch of guys, like when you draft 3 defensive linemen and 3 cornerbacks, you're putting on what? How many fucking cornerbacks we got? It's loaded.
3.
So
We drafted 3.
competition is gonna be but our entire cornerback room.
Oh,
We
there's
got
like
a lot of
9
cornerbacks.
now.
Yeah.
I think there's 8 or 9. But I mean, like, I see where he's coming from, and I understand the way he went. Like, I was happy he went defense because if you think about it, we had like I wouldn't say no name wide receivers because I mean like Shakir Coleman, obviously Amari Cooper came in halfway through the season, but I mean like we're putting up the number one scoring offense, scoring the
Right.
most points in almost every game with second to third string
Nobody's.
caliber wide receivers.
Yo, Matt
And
Collins was your number 2 receiver last year.
uh,
He's still like
true,
Or the
leading
most
scoring.
touchdowns.
but I mean, but you have the highest scoring offense, and you're complaining about wide receiver. Yet
And
I feel confident, and we just signed Elijah Moore on a 1 year,
oh,
$5
I
mil
love that
deal about an
signing.
hour ago.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Well, And I'm not like, you can ask, cuz I told him when he was helping me move, I hated the draft at first.
Mm-hmm.
I hated it. I was like, I get the defense thing, but there's only so many spots. You got 9 corners. Like you got
I
8
thought
or
they were
9
going to end
defensive
up drafting a
linemen
running
now.
back. I was surprised they didn't draft a running back or a receiver.
Well,
My
Cook's
thing
gonna stay
was,
for a year.
yeah, my thing was, I hated it until yesterday when Brandon Beane went in on the morning show, and I was listening to that shit live. I told Cuz, I was like, bro, I thought that was a fan going in. I had no idea that was Brandon Beane until 2 hours
general
later.
Manager.
But
Yeah, no.
the way he came at it, though, like, yeah, he came at those boys, but what he was saying was true.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then me listening to him, and then I realized, and like he said, we had the best offense in the league. We scored more points than the Super Bowl champs. Where did we need to get better on defense? And that's what I did.
Right.
So when he put it like that, it's like, you know what? You're right. You got it. I'm with it. Let's go. Let's see what happens, you know?
I mean,
because it made sense. It made sense. And like, Cuz asked me, I think like 2 or 3 shows ago, like, what do I think the Bills need to do to get off the hump? Or what does Josh Allen need to get over the hump?
Yeah.
And I told Cuz Josh Allen needs the defense to show up in the playoffs to get over the hump. And apparently Brandon Beane feels the same way because look, Harrison's gonna not just only make an impact on the field at corner, but if they let him do kick returns with that speed that kid's got, man, he could be real special. I'm telling you right now. Hancock from Ohio State. I'm a Buckeye fan, so I know I'm very familiar with his game. I don't know if he's gonna make an impact at corner right away, but if he gets a shot on special teams, isn't
that the DB? What they're talking about? They want him to be more versatile, like a hybrid.
Yeah, hybrid. Yes,
hybrid, and he's kind of going to fall in the role where, like, how we got the Sarah Neals and
yes,
Johnson and all the people that kind of fall in line. Where somebody goes down, he could step at quarterback, slot corner, safety, whichever.
He can do it. He can do it, and I'm going to tell you guys now. The corner from Virginia Tech, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he gives me Christian Benford vibes, like that kind of hit. Like Benford was a 6th-round pick. Is that his name?
Dorian Strong.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Strong and Jordan Hancock.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, he gives me that. In a year or 2, we're gonna be like, damn, Brandon Beane snagged him in the 6th round. Like what?
Right.
Like we are with Benford right now. So man, and Beane, I trust, man. Like
and that's honestly that's where this whole draft really comes down into, where there's gonna be another year that you have to trust the process. You got to drink the process juice and just enjoy it because it's gonna come through. Like Brandon Beane went off on the morning show saying y'all was bitching about Josh Rosen. Y'all wanted him, and we got Josh Allen.
that was so cold.
Y'all bitching about this, y'all bitching about that. Let me do my job. Like the board fell the way we wanted it to fall. Trust the process, and we gonna get this done. Yeah, I kept saying defense keep failing in the big game. We revamped our defense with young talent where they can kind of, and we already re-signed how many defensive players for this year on 4-year contracts. So a couple of these defensive players hit. We're strong for 4 more years.
Only thing I don't like, boys, I'm gonna be honest, and John Roberts said that Hancock he can play safety, but the only thing I didn't like is we didn't address the safety position.
Right.
Exactly. I wanted Trey Amos.
I either wanted him or Yuri was sitting right there. Like, I mean, are we really confident going into the season with Taylor Rapp and Cole Bishop?
Right.
And then if one of them, like, they're solid, like, but look what happened. Like, there's no upgrade there. Are you telling me that Cole Bishop's going to take that? You know what you're going to get from Taylor Rapp.
Right.
Nothing spectacular, but he's going to be solid. He's going to be good. Okay. Mm-hmm. He's not going to do anything to lose you a game, but he's not going to do anything to win you one either.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You might get a couple of
there was a
late
couple
hits or
difference
pass
makers
interference
there.
calls, so
Like
you got to live with that.
there was a couple difference makers there where I would have been like, man, let's. Or you could have even traded up, like you traded up for Sanders. There was a couple. I don't know, but like I said, we don't know. There is always that training camp wave of free agents that get cut, and hell, boys, we picked up Leonard Floyd like 3 weeks before the season started, and look
Right, yeah, and
look
he
at
was
that impact he
dominant
had.
for us.
Yeah, so
11
like
sacks.
you never really know. Like is Justin Simmons still out there? Like
I was literally just looking at that because I seen those trade rumors that the Bills are actually eyeing him to pick him up. So I'm literally looking at the NFL
I
Network to
mean,
see if
all
that
pro
is a thing.
safeties can't find a home. Something's got to be wrong there though. Somebody that good and he ain't been picked up yet.
Yeah,
Like maybe there's an off the field thing that nobody knows about.
could
Well,
be.
obviously, all the general managers are going to be looking into off-field shit about that. Like, there's like,
Yeah,
I mean, it's the whole. It's like going back to the draft. Like, before they draft someone, they're obviously checking social media accounts, what they're getting themselves into, what they got going on in their personal life,
Right.
any felony records or this, that, whatever. No negative publicity around here.
Yeah, especially with the Bills organization, they're not tolerating none of it. Especially with the shit that
Joey's
happened
right.
with
Look
Von
at
Miller. That
Isaiah
was
Bond.
horrifying.
Isaiah Bond would
Isaiah
have went
Bond.
to the second or third round. He didn't get drafted because a couple weeks ago before the draft, he had sexual assault charges brought up on him.
Wow.
I wanted
He was
Isaiah
sitting
Bond
there.
too.
Me too. And it's like, dude, he's sitting there. I don't even think anybody signed him undrafted yet.
Nope. Shiloh went before he did. Shiloh got undrafted to the Tampa
I
Bay
wanted the Bills to
Buccaneers.
take. I wanted us to take a chance on Shiloh. I really did.
Yeah.
He didn't need to play right away, and like the DNA's in him. Listen, people are talking. You can say whatever you want to say about Shador, but there's no way like Dylan Gabriel and some of these quarterbacks that were drafted should have been drafted ahead of Shador. The NFL is trying to humble his ass big time.
I also heard a lot of things where the owners didn't want to deal with the whole coach.
Oh yeah, he did.
Or however, whichever.
Yeah, he tanked a lot of interviews too. Like came off real cocky. I guess with the Giants, Dable had like a set that they wanted to install, like a set of plays, like how they would install it, and he wanted to go over it.
Yeah.
And Shador was completely unprepared. And then Dable called him out on it, and Shador argued back and forth with Ryan Dable, like pretty much like trying to say he didn't do anything wrong. Like that turned the Giants off of him.
Yeah.
I think in Shador's mindset, it's like he wants to go to a team. He wants to get signed and drafted by a team that will actually have a playoff chance. So he tanked those interviews on purpose.
I would not have tanked that Giants interview. If I was Shador, I'm looking at you going to give me Malik Neighbors? And Brian Dable can call plays now. Look what he did with Josh. Look what he did with Josh.
The one running back they just drafted too, the Cam Scatterbull. He nice.
Oh, Arizona State, baby.
Yeah, Scatterbull's nice. He nice.
Yeah, no,
if I was Shador, I'd much rather be in New York than Cleveland.
Right.
I mean, Cleveland's going to have a nice QB race ahead of them with Kenny Pickett, Deshaun Watson, Dylan Gabriel, and Shador.
Boys, like in the fifth round before he got drafted, I almost was thinking like, damn, the Bills should just draft him so they can trade him for a second or third round pick in a year or two, because there's going to be that desperate team that's going to be like, damn, Shador's got the potential. We'll give you a second round pick for him.
Right.
So what, you spend a fifth or a sixth and you get a second or maybe even a first if some team's stupid enough.
Yeah, no, I think the player I was watching was seeing where Milroe was going to go, and I'm glad he went to the Seahawks because, shout out Alabama Crimson Tide.
Far away from us.
Yeah, my boy Sam should be watching. He lives in Georgia. He's a Roll Tide fan, so I told him to come into the stream and say hi. So
yeah, I seen him earlier in the chat.
I was hoping Emeka Ibuka would have dropped to the Bills at 30. I really was. He would have been a nice addition.
Yep, no. I think the only other person I was looking at other than safety and I mean that wide receiver we got in the 7th round, he looks pretty promising. I could see him being a plug and play type of guy. There he is. There's my boy.
There we go. So to wrap up the first round draft pick, Maxwell Hairston, we're feeling pretty strong about him, right? The only thing I got to say about him, he's a little undersized, not undersized, but he's smaller. But I like the way his speed and how he plays zone, and that's pretty much just lines up with the Bills' defense. Do you feel like the Bills going to treat him like they're going to make him sit the first rookie year like we normally do with the rookies, or you think they're going to throw him out there to see because there is
Benford didn't
battle?
Benford was in the starting lineup his first year. I mean, listen, Max he's got it like he said in his interview. Grew up watching Trey White. Now you got to learn from one of the best to do it.
Right.
When Trey was in his prime, he was if he wasn't the best corner, he was top 3 in the league.
Oh no, yeah. Trey was definitely top cornerback in the time.
Yeah, so who better to learn from? Like,
and we got, man, it's gonna be a battle because Trey White definitely got something to fight for too.
Oh yeah, he got something to say for CV too, for sure.
Mm-hmm. He didn't come here just to be a backup.
Don't sleep on Dane, y'all. Everybody always sleep on Dane too, man.
Because obviously Bedford is cornerback 1. Trey White trying to fight for his position back on the field. Dane time back with the Bills, so he never. I mean, honestly, every time we had
Dane was always solid.
Always solid. Marcus Ingram. Then we got the backup people still fighting for a spot on the team for a practice squad with the Daquan Hardy, Condriton, and the Corey Couch. And then we got our rookies with Maxwell Hairston, Corrina Strong, and Jordan Hancock. I mean, this cornerback room is going to be tough to get on.
Hey, competition is good, boys.
Yeah, I feel like some of those slot corners and maybe some of the rookies can transfer and try and play safety so we can get more safety depth, and they'll make a roster spot instead of just wasting them. But, I mean, I could see to Corey Couch going back to the practice squad. I mean, he looked pretty good in preseason last year. He had a good, interception or two, and I wanted him to make the main roster, but I could see him either being a plug and play for a few injuries here and there, or probably making special teams. But I think he's pretty good.
Absolutely, man. I definitely can't wait when it comes into minicamp. Because I know Big Cuz talk about the schedule release, but man, just the way this Bills got this defense lined up and how many players they picked up, especially when it comes to defensive line and cornerback room on the secondary. I mean, it's definitely going to be a battle. And we go to the defensive front on the team. I mean, Ed Oliver, he definitely needs to step up. Like, he had one good year after he got his signing bonus. And then the previous year, did nothing. He barely took over a game. He flashed a couple plays here, a couple big sacks here and there, but never really took over.
I feel like we got more out of Jordan Phillips than we got out of Ed Oliver.
Yeah, exactly. Now I agree with that. And then moving on, when it comes to AJ Amnessa, and I'm listening to Greg Cosell, and he's talking about the dude we just signed, Landon Jackson? Or whatever?
Landon Jackson.
Oh my God, that guy's amazing.
He's already better than that.
I mean, he had 13 and a half sacks over the last 2 years of his college career at Arkansas. He's explosive off the edge. He reminds me of like a Bruce Smith almost. If you want to put it into terms, he's big, he's muscular, he's explosive. What do you mean easy? Come on now.
Easy, brother.
I guarantee you right now, you give Landon hot take right here. You give Landon Jackson a few years to develop, he will break the sack record.
Come on, I'm ready for it. Where my man at?
Yo, that's like saying, man, Ronnie James reminded me of Kobe Bryant. Come on, bro. Bruce was the GOAT. Like, we talking about the GOAT. Like, how you a little younger, bro? So I get it. I get it. I watched him. Bruce.
You
can ask Dan Marino. Dan Marino has nightmares of Bruce Smith chasing him down in his dreams.
Yeah, Mahomes about to have nightmares of Landon Jackson.
I hope you're right, because we need that shit. We need it. But
You heard it first, man. Mark your calendars right here on this episode.
See, I could have went with you if you'd have said like Mario Williams. He went all the way to like Bruce Smith. Like,
I'm telling you, I've been watching his tape.
I hope you're right, bro. Because if you're right, man, Kansas City in for a long day when we play them again. But I can't even say that because we say that shit every year, and every year the result never changes.
We just got to lose the regular season game. That's why.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we need to just switch it this year, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you think about it, if we lose to them in the regular season, but somehow have the better record and clinch home playoffs, the entire playoffs, I think we can have it in the bag this year.
Yeah. Man, I want to see this schedule when it comes out because how it lands, like
And when we get our bye.
Yeah, like because there's going to be that 3-4 game stretch where it might be like fucking Kansas City,
and they always do
Philly,
that
Ravens.
Around December, they give us a gauntlet right after the bye.
Yeah, so like it's I can't wait actually for the schedule.
Yeah. I mean, word on the street from a little inside source is that the KC Chiefs game might be earlier in the season than we think.
Ooh, let me get a Sunday night, September night, nice. Oh, so I can go out to the stadium and get drunk all day.
I think the KC game is either going to be a Sunday night special or a Monday night, either late September, early October. That is my prediction.
Ooh.
He's an opener?
No way.
No?
Our season opener will probably be against, if I had to pick, the Saints,
Dolphins.
Maybe the Dolphins. Yeah, I could see a division. I want to see what these rivalry jerseys look like, though.
You heard about that? I thought that was some fake news.
Nah, that's all real.
That's real. That's real.
NFL did a collab, bro.
Nice. And the dude that runs that part of the department for the Bills already said they're going to do a bunch of different things this year because it's the last year at the stadium. So you're probably more than likely going to see those Kelly Reds, those 90s. Man, I need one of those Josh Allen jerseys in the 90s Bills style.
Man, get us some all black jerseys or something with a little bit of red. Honestly, I wish the whole NFL would do the salute to service with the all black with the green tint and give it all the NFL teams. Give a black one and a white one. And I think that should be fire with the all black helmet, matte black with the green logo. Oh man, I don't know. That should be fire. Give every NFL team one.
I mean, I need them to bring the color rush jerseys back. I miss those.
Yeah, with the red helmet though.
Yes. I mean, the Seattle Seahawks color rush neon green jerseys were always my favorite.
Yeah, those shits are fire too.
Yeah,
those shits are fire.
Actually, I kind of like the Falcons joint, the blend, the black and red blend.
The ombre two-tone, yeah. And then the throwback jerseys, my favorite are the Bucks creamsicle jerseys. I can never
creamsicles, absolutely.
Them and the Eagles throwbacks.
Yeah, the Kelly Greens are good too. Yeah.
Yep.
I like Seattle's throwbacks.
Even Seattle,
too,
Seattle.
When they go back to the silver and the blue, like those shits are fire. And you know who else? Denver. When they throw on the light blue helmets with the orange jersey and the John Elways, those shits are fire too.
And honestly, man, I don't mind the Patriots joint too with the red helmet with the that logo tough. I don't care. That logo tough.
Yeah, the logo's tough.
The Patriots snapping.
Yeah, that logo's tough. It is.
Nah, nothing's better than the standing Buffalo. Come on now.
Oh. We need to bring those back. Like we ain't wore the standing Buffalo in a minute. Like
no, we haven't worn them.
I think the last time we wore the standing Buffalo was Josh's rookie year.
Dude, it's been a while since we wore the AFLs.
Man, we need those. Those are so fire.
I could see us doing a tribute to the stadium this year as our final year.
Yeah.
We need to. We went undefeated last year too in the stadium.
Guys, if you guys don't got tickets, man, I would recommend getting some as early as possible. The last year in the stadium, those shits are gonna skyrocket the closer you get to the season.
I'm just waiting for them to close
I like
the stadium.
The West Her jerseys. The blue jersey with the red numbers, I like that with the white outline.
Huh?
Yeah,
no, I'm waiting for the stadium to get the season be done, and so I can start buying some seats out of the stadium.
No, I need them. I kept saying that.
I know, bro.
Yeah, so when it's third down, I can play a train horn and start smacking them.
Yep, that's what
I'm probably they're giving us the option too to you can buy your seat from
From
Buffalo
the old
Stadium.
stadium.
So I think I'm gonna get mine. And like you, I mean, I can't wait. The best way to open the new stadium is to be raising a Super Bowl banner in that new stadium.
Absolutely.
Thursday night, brand new stadium. Bills just coming off the Super Bowl. Josh Allen, Super Bowl MVP.
Raise the banner in a brand new stadium.
Raise the banner in a brand new stadium.
Exactly. Theoretically, if you were to pick a Super Bowl opponent for this upcoming season, what team in the NFC would you want to play the most?
It don't even matter, bro.
It
I
don't
just want
matter?
to get there. It don't matter because I don't think anybody in the NFC can beat us.
I'm picking Detroit. I'd see a Bills Detroit.
Oh yeah,
Detroit
I'd love to
Commanders.
see yeah.
I
Or
said
the
Detroit
Commanders.
Commanders.
Yeah, I'll take the Commanders.
Jaden Daniels.
Yeah. We owe them.
That's what I'm saying.
They're still the Redskins.
Yeah, that's why.
They're still the Redskins.
Well, you see they're building a new stadium too. It's $3 billion, and Roger Goodell just said once the stadium's done being built, they will host the Super Bowl in 2031 in Washington D.C.
Shit, I'll go to that. Washington's like a 6-hour drive. I'll go to that.
It's not that far away from us.
They also said the stadiums built were offered up for the draft in Buffalo.
I can't wait for that.
The hockey outside again.
Yeah, the Winter Classic.
Winter Classic. Yeah.
Yeah, the draft comes to Buffalo. That's like a mile down the road from my house. I will walk there every day.
And actually gonna be packed, man. The crowd is gonna be all the way up to your house.
Yeah, no, I can't wait. I can't wait to see them put them Buffalo statues in there. Brandon Beane was just on the McAfee show, I think, yesterday, and he was talking about them Buffalo statues about to be 40-foot tall.
Really? Yeah, I thought
they
said they were
gonna
be
be
like little
insane.
8-foot joints that you could ride on.
Nah.
Yeah, those shits are gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I can't wait to take
them joints.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Oh man.
So listen, who you think? I heard a nice little rumor that we're gonna play on primetime on Christmas Day. Who you think we play against? I said before you said your nugget about Kansas City, Bills Chiefs on Christmas Day, that writes itself.
Mm-hmm.
Bills Eagles, that's a Super Bowl preview right there.
I say that Bills Eagles with the candy cane.
Bills Ravens too, though. You can go Bills Ravens too, a rematch from the playoff game. Like
I could see the Bills Ravens being like a Thursday primetime, like late October, early November, like maybe Thanksgiving. I could see us playing the Ravens on Thanksgiving. But I mean, if I had to pick like a Christmas Day special, it would have to be Buffalo Eagles. It would have to be that.
Right, I'm thinking that too.
Do you think we go out to Ireland and play Pittsburgh in Ireland?
See,
I don't think we are, but
I'm hoping that we play Pittsburgh in Akershire Stadium only because I have a few friends that I want to bring to that game, and it would be their first time. It would be their first time going because they're Steelers fans. It'd be the first time they'd go to Akershire Stadium and watch a Steelers game. So it's like I'm hoping we play them in Akershire Stadium, but I mean, I wouldn't mind us playing overseas as long as the Steelers aren't staying there for 2 days.
Is that the new name of the Steelers Stadium?
No, right?
Is that the name of the Steelers Stadium now?
Yeah, Akershire Stadium, yeah.
You lost me because I think about it as Heinz Field, like
Heinz Field, yeah. Yo, they still got a little ketchup bottle outside, so they still.
That's how I think. You tell me Pittsburgh, I didn't know I didn't even know they changed the name.
Nah, I definitely need that game to be in Pittsburgh because I'm definitely doing a part 2. It's a beautiful fucking city. Everything.
I'm going to Carolina.
Pirate Stadium's fucking beautiful too, man. Fucking it's like Chippewa times 10, man. I'm telling you,
I was the Carolina
game. Yeah,
it's fucking beautiful out there, man. I definitely gotta go.
They got too many bridges though. That's insane.
Oh, you don't gotta cross them. Like it's the state. Like you look at the bridges, but Yeah, this is wrapped around the whole downtown.
Yeah, no, I was there for a concert at Stage AE, and so I was staying across the river in an Airbnb on like the 30th floor,
Yeah.
and like my bedroom window was overlooking the Pittsburgh Pirates baseball field, and I was
Nice.
just sitting there watching the game while it was playing on TV, and
Okay.
you
That's
could see
dope.
the Steelers stadium right there, and I was like, it was beautiful.
Yeah, I was back the other way on top of the hill. That shit was crazy. I was like 10 minutes away, but yo, that hill was so fucking steep. But the Airbnb I was at, you had like the whole view of downtown, both stadiums. The shit was beautiful, man. All the
I
bridges.
mean, it's like a hike at a Bills parking lot, you know? You got to go through the fence, down the river, across the river, over a log.
I'm telling you. No, I loved it out there. I loved it out there. So I definitely need to go back to Pittsburgh. But I doubt we're gonna go overseas this year because what we went for the past 2-3 years out of 4 years. How many times did we go overseas?
Yeah, we went to London 2023.
2 years ago.
Yeah,
went to London.
2023 against Jacksonville, and that's when Jacksonville was like, "Oh, we'll just stay here for
For
2
2
weeks and
weeks.
get accumulated," and then they blew us out. Like,
We decided to fly over there on a Friday.
Like
Yeah.
2 days before.
Don't
Like,
get me
it made no
started on
sense.
that shit.
yeah,
Dumb shit. Dumb
And then
shit.
what? We was in where else was we? I know we went overseas like twice in like 4 or 5 years. So
yeah,
that's
we
why I
went
don't think
to
we're
yeah.
gonna go.
It was only to London. We've
Yeah.
never been. We didn't go to Germany. We haven't been to Mexico City. We haven't been to
No.
Ireland.
Well, maybe we
Like,
get thrown to Germany or something. You never know.
there's a lot of Bills fans in Germany.
Oh yeah. They travel too. They're everywhere.
I'm going overseas. Let's go. Let's get it.
I mean,
go.
that'll be a blackout weekend to not remember in Germany.
Yep. What happens overseas stays overseas, boys.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yep. No,
I love it.
that's-
But
Germany's
let's wrap up this draft. So let's just give an overall grade for this draft. Because how you feel about this overall draft? Yeah.
Okay. So
Who you like, who you don't like?
me personally, I'm just gonna be completely honest. I'm at a C.
Okay.
But with the potential, obviously I see the potential. And Brandon Beane, he explained why he did what he did, and I understand it. So I'm not hating on it. My thing is there was a couple other positions that you could have addressed also while going on defense. As much as I like this new kid that third tight end, he wasn't a need. You could have got Tez Johnson right there in the 6th round. You drafted an offensive lineman. We don't need another offensive lineman. We have probably one of the top 3 offensive lines in the league.
Right.
You needed a safety too, and you didn't do nothing there. There's only but so many defensive line spots. There's only but so many corner spots.
Right.
Like, I get it. I like when he explains it, I get it. But I'm just I feel like they could have did what they wanted to do on defense and still address, like Brandon Beane said what he said, and then we don't need a wide receiver, blah blah blah. But the very next day you go sign Elijah Moore. So obviously you thought we needed a wide receiver. You were just tired of hearing about it. So I mean, and you know what? That might actually end up paying off because I think Elijah Moore is going to be solid for us. I just feel like there are some other spots that he could have addressed instead of 3 corners, maybe 2, and you address the safety spot. Right. Instead of that extra offensive lineman, maybe you take a wide receiver in the 6th round. There were still a couple of really good ones there in the 6th round. The third tight end was that 5th round. There was guys there like you. What are we doing with James Cook? And if he's not, is he going to hold out? Like, you need that. Are you going to sign him? You are not. This would have been a good year to pick up a running back. I mean, I was mad at Quinshon Judkins. I wanted one of the Ohio State boys. I ain't gonna lie, I did. But there's so many other things. I'm hoping them not drafting a running back means they confident with Cook. And I don't know, man. I just think, like I said, I think there was other places that we could have went, but that's just me.
Steve.
Spaghetti Steve, let's go.
But no, definitely agree. How you feeling? Well, before I jump on to Justin, premature hits and busts. Like, you got a guy that's in the draft that you think is going to hit, or you think they're just a bunch of guys?
I think
he's going to be a star out the group.
I think TJ Sanders is going to be that guy.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be that guy that surprises. I think Maxwell is going to be. I think Max Harrison is going to be good. By the end of the year, you're going to love that pick. I don't necessarily see anybody like being a bust, because once you get past like the 4th or 5th round,
right,
you're not. If it doesn't work, I don't think you really would consider them a bust. That's like a coin flip at that point. So I guess I wouldn't have a bust, to be honest.
That's cool. Yeah, you don't have to have one. Justin, how you feeling about this draft class? What grade you give it? What guys you like? Go ahead.
Piggybacking off what Big Cuz said, I give it a B minus. I'll go up one more tier than you. I mean, yeah, we could have taken a corner out, drafted a safety. We could have not taken that tight end and offensive tackle, got another receiver. But I mean, Beane does what Beane does, and there's something in his crazy head that it fits.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, like Tez Johnson was there. Isaiah Bond dropped out of the entire draft. I mean, Shiloh was still available. I mean, I wanted them to trade up and get Golden before Green Bay got him.
Yeah, me too.
But I mean, I like the people we got. I could see Landon Jackson being a stud. But I'm going to go off track, and I think my big hit of the draft is going to go to the Steelers and taking Will Howard. I think with Will Howard going to the Steelers with a top 15 offensive line, with George Pickens, with DK Metcalf, with their running backs that they got, and whatnot. They got a solid defense. I think Will Howard will put up some big numbers this year and potentially win Rookie of the Year.
Okay. Okay, that's that was right there.
That was my quarterback. He won me a national championship this year, and that's spicy. I like that.
Yeah,
that's spicy.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, look at any other rookie quarterback. Shador and Dylan Gabriel in Cleveland are not going to be doing that good. They're probably going to be sitting second, third string. Then you look at the other quarterbacks that were taken in God knows elsewhere, because I didn't really pay attention to the quarterbacks. I was more paying attention to wide receiver, safety, and I don't think the rookie quarterbacks that got drafted to a team where they can excel essentially with top wide receivers. I mean, if you wanted to put a rookie quarterback into the perfect spot to have rookie sensational numbers, it would have been Will Howard, top 15 line. You have your wide receiver 1 in DK, who's a deep threat. You have your wide receiver 2 in George Pickens, who can be a second wide receiver and a deep threat. You have Van Jefferson. You have Pat Freiermuth. You have the rookie running back that the Steelers drafted, and you have Jalen Warren. I mean, you have TJ Watt on defense. I mean, it's a recipe for success. And if Will Howard can't get the job done in Pittsburgh, I mean, yes, Steve, I guess Cam Ward in Tennessee can do good, but who does Tennessee have at wide receiver other than Tyler Lockett? You know, like, I mean,
for Steelers, but they got all of that just for them to barely be past 500 and to sneak in the playoffs and just to lose.
I think the Steelers win the division this year over Baltimore.
Okay, think so. That okay. That's a good take. Yep. I don't see the Ravens slowing down, but yeah, that'll be
boys. Listen, you ain't gonna get another down year from Cincinnati. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah,
I
them boys, them boys are coming out with something to prove this year, and they're dangerous. I'm telling you, they're dangerous. I know their defense ain't that great, but they can outscore anybody.
ooh yeah, I wanted Xavier Restrepo so badly. Oh, I'm so mad. But I mean, if you think about it, what you got the four division winners and you got three wild card spots. If you think about it, I don't think the Chargers, the Raiders, or whoever else is the Broncos are going to take a seventh wild card. I think you're going to have your four main division winners in the Chiefs, the Bills, the Steelers, and the Texans. And then your three wild card spots are going to be the Ravens, the Bengals, and then whoever's fighting for seventh.
Denver. Don't sleep on them. Don't sleep
I
on
I
them. Bo
mean,
Nix, another year. Another
I was
year, Bo.
hoping
Yeah.
I was hoping Tez Johnson was going to go to the Broncos and reunite
And
with
they
Bo
got a
Nix.
defense too.
They
Like Denver
do.
got a defense.
Pat
Like
Sertan, like they got.
don't sleep. They gonna get if Kansas City don't get their shit together. They should have beat them already
And the
once.
front line, yeah, their front line
Yeah,
definitely solid too.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
lost by a bullshit blocked game-winning field goal last year.
I know we
Yeah.
always think the Raiders are gonna suck, but they got Geno. Pete Carroll's a good coach, and now you got more involvement from Tom Brady. So I mean, Brady's not gonna sit around and let these boys just be average. Like that's just not in his DNA. I mean, we've seen that. I mean, we've seen
Everywhere he
that.
goes.
Yeah, like
Brady's gonna win any way he
eventually,
can.
eventually they're gonna take his personality and like Geno's Geno's solid, man. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
he
sleep
always
on
been
him.
solid, man. He always everybody sleeps on him, but he always been a solid quarterback. And now he has I mean he's back with Pete Carroll, but he's in a different system.
I mean, when Russ was with Pete Carroll, Pete Carroll pretty much said Russ lead the team. And I mean, if you think about it, I with Pete Carroll and Geno's chemistry, I feel like Pete Carroll's gonna have more leniency towards Geno and be like, yeah, you can
Yeah.
control the offense. I'm not really gonna hound on you. But I mean, if shit's gonna go haywire, then yeah, I'm gonna step back in. But I mean, I feel like Pete Carroll's gonna let Geno run the offense.
And listen, I'm gonna tell y'all too. I know Jacksonville is Jacksonville, but if Travis Hunter
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
Travis Hunter, he's special,
And
and
that'll
if he
wake
can do it,
what's his name up? The fucking
listen, think about this, guys.
Kevin
If
Owens.
he can do it at an all pro level on both sides of the ball, this dude's gonna be able to sign a contract as the number one wide receiver and a number one corner at the same time. They're gonna have to pay him double, like they
I
did
I
with
mean,
mean,
then again,
Otani.
it's the NFL, so you can't.
No,
I don't see them
you
locking
I
him
don't think you
paying
could
two
sign
sides
two
why
of it.
contracts.
you don't sign two contracts, but like Shohei Otani signed a 10-year, 900 and something $1 million contract, or it was like 700 and something. That 5 years, 300 was for him being the best hitter in the game, and then the other 5 years, 300 was for him being the best pitcher in the game.
I
Like,
mean, yeah, and he even took a player-friendly pay cut so that that Dodgers can get more people, and
yeah,
converted, I think, 2/3 of his contract into a signing bonus so that
he
they
did a
have
lot of
more money.
deferred. Like he's gonna get
Yeah,
paid for the rest of his life off this
yeah,
contract.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same way that the one
Bobby
baseball
Bonilla,
dude. Yeah,
Bobby Bonilla.
yep,
It's still Bobby Bo Day. He got.
yep. That
I think
man's
it
getting
ran out.
paid.
Yeah, I think it ran out this year in June. I think it's his last year.
Yep,
I
that's
think.
insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, no, and wow, what else? Who else was I gonna talk about? Oh, it's on my paper. Give me a minute.
Go ahead. But real quick,
Yeah.
man, number love to my boy Kenny and Harry over there at Bills United Podcast. Definitely tap in with them every Saturday night. So give them a like, share, and subscribe. But definitely looking forward to the season. It's definitely I don't know, it's gonna be
Oh
business as
yeah, yeah,
usual. I don't see much different, but I'm definitely excited for this mini camp coming up to see the defensive battles coming in.
There's two things. Mike Green, edge from Marshall. He was another big hit of mine, and I can't wait to see what he does. And the one disappointment that I have from this draft,
Hmm.
and it's minor to some people, but it's major to me, and it's Buffalo missing the chance to draft hometown hero Shane Dolak from UB. And he went undrafted to the Rams, and I'm really hoping he can either shine with the Rams and make a roster spot or unfortunately get cut by the Rams so Buffalo can pick his ass up. That is my one bad take from the draft, is Buffalo missing on Dolak.
Now I feel that, man. I know this is WGR that's talking about that too. But it came down to a point like you can't draft every hometown player type of thing. Now everybody's gonna be your Joe Andreessen or a Cam Lewis or everybody, but it would be nice.
Yeah, I mean, you get the UB boys back together. Andreessen, Cam Lewis, Jamarcus Ingram, Dolak. Yep. We had that one dude from UB who was a quarterback, Tyreek Jackson, and then he ended up turning into a tight end for the Raiders. And then that running back that broke the college football rushing touchdowns, he ended up going to the Commanders. I mean, I'm just glad to see that, UB, other than Khalil Mack, is getting into the league.
Absolutely.
That was it. That's all I had.
Out here in Buffalo, man.
Yep. That's all I had.
But
I'm done.
Other than that, man, the way I feel about this draft, I definitely give it like a C+, B-. Definitely threw me off, like I said earlier in the show, it threw me off that we went dominantly defense. But when you definitely think about it afterwards, it does make sense. We do need but at the same time, I think about it, I feel like going 3 cornerbacks and 3 defensive linemen, maybe we did do a little bit much. Maybe we should have got a running back or a receiver just to kind of fill them in where, after 3 years, they could be a solid player, like the next Shakir or our next not James Cook, but it could be the next fill-in every spot where we don't have to go out in free agency and sign a player. So that's the only thing I would say that about the draft. Yeah, definitely would have loved to see them draft a safety. But other than that, man, we can't really think too much of it because we definitely got to wait until these players get on the field and see what they perform. One thing I did like about the draft that Brandon Beane always draft players that's going to fit the system. Definitely with the head-out guy. He looked like he's going to be a great next man up. Somebody goes down in the secondary, I feel like he's going to be a great plug-in player, whether he's going to be on the secondary with cornerback slot or safety. So definitely can't wait for minicamp to see what these guys got to put on the field, and it's going to be a great battle, man. So definitely can't wait. Definitely got May 14th schedule release, so that's definitely going to be fun for the fans. Get to pick out our vacations and
where's Scott at? 17-0, baby. Where's Scott at?
Man, Scott Blakely is going on 20-0. We going, man, perfect season over here.
Yeah. I mean, to piggyback off what you said, I don't think we needed a running back. I mean, if you think about it, you have Cook for one more year, and this is his prove it year. Right. If he does pretty good, he'll get his contract extension. Then you have second string Ray Davis, who's good. Yep. You have Ty Johnson, who's a versatile catch receiving running back, and third down. Reach. You have Darrington Evans, who we just brought back, who's pretty much going to do special team kick and punt returns like he did last time. Then you have Frank Gore Jr. on the practice squad. I mean, you have 6 or 7 running backs available on our team already that you can plug and play anywhere. I mean, I didn't see a need for a running back, but I mean, everyone has their own opinions.
I hate that Trevion Henderson went to New England. I hate that because he can take it to the house from anywhere.
I mean, that's
New England. New England's they're
looking good.
Yeah, they're getting quietly better over there.
Especially if Drake May can be solid enough for them.
Listen, Diggs never causes a trouble in his first year anywhere. So don't for those who are going to say, "Oh, Diggs is going to ruin Drake May." No, he's not. Diggs is going to want to go over there and play ball and try to get one more contract.
So I think the only reason Diggs went to New England out of any other team is because
they're going to force feed him.
He's still pissed off about how things ended in Buffalo and wants to get his revenge for how we quote-unquote treated him.
He going to come here and get beat twice.
3 times if they make the playoffs.
Listen.
And honestly, when we talk about playoffs and when you went down the list, I can honestly see New England Patriots sneaking in. I feel like they can easily get a 10-win season just based off their schedule. If everything hits and goes with them, they got Mike Vrabel in the building, so that's going to be a whole different system being revamped.
Yeah.
And then Diggs, proven veteran. I mean, I know he's coming off as an ACL injury, but you still can't write him off. He did what he did with the Houston and still had decent games, so he's still got a lot in the tank. Once he gets healthy, and like I said, Drake May can be solid enough for them, they can easily win. And I was listening to WJ, I think it was today or yesterday, and they was going through the schedule, and they can have a lot of easy wins. So they can easily go get a 9-10 win season and sneak into the playoffs depending on how it falls.
I hope they do. I hope they do.
Right.
So then Diggs can stand on the sideline and watch us celebrate and after we beat them in the playoffs.
No, I mean, strength of schedule always happens. I mean, looking at our opponents, I mean, I'm pretty confident saying we can get 13 out of it. I mean, the only losses I see us having is depending on where that Eagles game falls, if it's before or after a bye week, or if it's during that big stretch in December where, you know, we got 2 or 3 juggernauts we got to go through. I feel like if the Eagles are late in the season, we're probably going to lose to them. I mean, Baltimore, that's hit or miss. It could go either way. Kansas City, also hit or miss, can go either way. I mean, we're predominant during the regular season and the postseason. I don't even want to talk about.
Now I feel like we play the same game. It's just the turn of the tides, and for some reason, when in the playoffs, it comes down to the last quarter, and our defense just fails us. Compared to the regular season, our defense capitalized for us. That's literally the difference. Because regular season, we get those pick sixes, we get them turnovers, we make them stops. It's not in the playoffs. They just don't come through.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Harrison will break the rookie interception record this year. So
I can see that in the way he plays zones and how he baits receivers and the quarterback, and with the speed, his recovery speed. I can definitely see that, man.
Yeah, I got a lot of hot takes this year.
Come on, I'm ready for him. We gonna keep that shit cooking, man.
Yeah, the pot's slowly stirring right now. It's brewing.
I love it. Yeah, man. Definitely gonna have you on many, many more episodes, man. But
I'm hoping to
become
become
a
a weekly
still the off season, so we still got a long time to go before we get any real football. I know the team got together for however you call them. I don't know, but I know the team got together, got to go over some shit. So definitely like to see the boys at the One Bills Drive. So
yep,
we have it, man. Off the draft, now we're going on to mini camp. Well, going on to the schedule release, and then mini camp after. So and then free agent signings are in between. You already know, Big Cuz said earlier, what the 1 year we picked up Leonard Floyd late, and he was dominant for us.
Yeah, 11.5 sacks that season.
Mm-hmm.
My man Kenny from Bills United Podcast, do y'all think that we have improved on our run defense this year? We got better in pass rush for sure, but what about stopping the run? Because take that.
I mean, I don't know.
You know, I'm just saying, but you know how we're suspect in run defense.
Mm-hmm.
And picking up the big boy from Kentucky, what, 6'7", 300?
Yeah, but my thing is, just because we picked him up doesn't mean we improved. I got to see it on the field first. Like, I don't necessarily think we improved on the pass rush either, because I don't know. Like,
gotcha.
I don't know. Landon Jackson could be really good, but was also a 3rd round pick, so he could bust out too. So actually, you know what? Kenny's right, because I forgot we did pick up Bosa, so yeah, we did get better pass rushing. He's right. As far as the run game, like, considering these guys we picked up I think we will improve once we get Ovanoji or whatever. I can't never say
Larry Ogunjobi after 6 weeks.
Ogunjobi, yeah. Because I thought he was going to be – I love that signing for us. And I'm really excited to see what we do with Michael Hoyt, like how we use him.
He got screwed.
Yeah, so if we're looking on paper, I would say yeah. Because Ogunjobi, Ogunjobi, yeah. There you go.
I mean, the 3 D tackles we drafted are all 3-tech defenses. And I mean, I was hoping for a 1-tech, but I mean, Devon, that third round, the 6'6" guy, 356.
I
I
like that
mean,
one.
he could play both A gaps. He can go either or, which one you want him to play. He can fit both of those. And I mean, I feel like with Bosa, with Epinesa, with Greg Rousseau, we have Dwayne Smoot, Ed Oliver, the 3D tackles we just got, and whoever else out of the 12 damn D tackles we have on this fucking
You
all
still
roster.
got
that,
Javon Solomon as well. I
yo,
know everybody
after
loves him
all
out
that,
there.
they're still gonna end up bringing back Jordan Phillips in November, like they do every year.
Yo, right? Seriously, Jordan
I mean,
Phillips and Shaq Lawson.
something's
Yeah,
gonna happen. Someone's gonna get injured. Phillips is gonna come off the couch. Hey, we need you for a couple weeks, man.
Right.
we need you
Uh,
before you go to Cancun, like we did that one year with what's his name.
Fucking AJ Klein. Oh my fucking goodness.
bro, that man was packing his RV up the day before the game.
Gotta go check the best fucking tight end in the league. That's fucking made no sense.
Oh my god.
But nonetheless, man, we're gonna keep rambling all night. But another phenomenal episode. Justin, I appreciate you making the time out with your boy and
Yes,
chop
sir.
it up.
No problem. I mean, I'm trying to be here every week if I could.
Sir, nah, you definitely more than welcome, man. Definitely great conversations. You know exactly what you're talking about. My man got a little paper. Wish we could have used it before the draft, but
I was it's what I mean. I'm gonna start doing notes before every podcast. Hit some talking points and whatnot. I like doing my research during the off season. It's my favorite time of the year. Is
yeah.
seeing how everyone's gonna plug and play, especially a rookie mini camps and St. John's and all that other stuff. And so I'm ready to do my research and I'm ready to get to these talking points this year. So
Let's get it. Let's
there's
get
gonna
it,
be a
man. We're
lot
gonna
out
get
of
you on
me
a little
this year.
segment.
Hell yeah.
Break some things down. Before we get out of here, definitely got some important news. My big sister, we got the MS Walk coming up on May 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely show love and support. We're almost reaching our goal. We're like at what, 1,100 right now? So a couple $100 and we'll reach our goal. Anything helps with Bills Mafia. Please show love and support like y'all always do. Also, she's making food, pastelitos, her baked goods. Got it infused or not, but it's fucking phenomenal. Definitely worth it. Every dollar made is going to the MS Foundation. And we're going to be out at the Outer Harbor. It's not downtown this year. It's going to be at the Outer Harbor. Definitely tap in with me if you want to go out for the walk. It's going to be at the Outer Harbor. We go for a little mile walk, and we just do a walk for MS. I'm going to be out there doing a live show, trying to get people into it, get connected, get some talking points, get some interviews, see how Bills Mafia feel about the draft. So I'm definitely going to set up a table out there in the morning. So if you happen to be walking around, if you got a loved one going for the MS walk, definitely stop by, chop it up with me, and show some love, man. Gonna have try to get some stuff away. I'm trying to get some t-shirts made and just have a good time.
Yeah,
So
my friend I bought a 50-50 raffle ticket off of her for this walk for the MS.
nice, beautiful. Thank
It's
you,
for her
man.
mom. So I mean, I'm gonna, depending on when it is, if it's a weekend or whatnot, I'll be out there. So you'll see
I think
me.
it's Saturday. So
Yeah, I'll be.
definitely swing by, man. Chop it up, man. Let you love.
I'll bring the jacket with me too. So
We all love it, man.
yep.
Absolutely. I'm actually connected with a couple other businesses, so see if they could donate. I got this one bakery, the Bread Hive. So shout out to the Bread Hive over there in Connecticut. They give me mad fucking bagels. Got mad bagels. I got like 40 fucking bagels. I got the pretzel ones. I got dill one. I got regular. Got
You're
everything.
gonna start making bacon, egg, and cheeses out there, bro.
Start making them the Aki way, dog.
I'm telling you.
Start making them shits the Aki way.
Man, I'm gonna start making my sliders in them joints.
Man, bro, listen, y'all. Whoever's still watching, man, my cuz, he got them sliders, them chopped burger sliders,
chopped cheeses,
them chopped cheeses and a slider with the
Hell
Hawaiian
do I
rolls.
hook it up? I use the Hawaiian buns.
Yeah, those shit slap.
I put nice little butter and herb, brush a stroking on top. Oh
Yeah.
man, I go in, and I also get my rotel dip, which is fucking beef, cheese, and tomatoes, and I throw sausage in it. Oh man, yeah, come fuck with me on fucking on game days, man. I hook that shit up.
Yeah.
I'll be going
Yeah.
on now.
I might
Yeah,
have to.
for
I
sure.
might if you making those next week Saturday. I might be out there before the walk even starts.
Get your energy.
Yeah.
I have your own tray ready, big dog.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. But nothing but love, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in. Make sure you like, share, subscribe on the Mafia Sports Report YouTube channel. Shout out to Tommy and Mikey. Big things over there. Great content all week long. Yeah, it's your boy Julian J Mafia, Big Cuz, Pedro Peasy. We got my man Big Sexty Justin in the building. Nothing but love to everybody, man. We'll catch y'all next week. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
I love you, Josh Allen.
Love you, Josh. Go Bills.
Job to get done today, man. Find a W. Play for each other. Love y'all. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.